Hey there, YouTube. California Prepper. Alright. I have been thinking about doing this video for the last couple days, and this is going to be a controversial one, guys. A lot of people are going to get their panties in a bunch, and I'm sorry if you do. This is just my opinion. This is my channel full of my opinions, and that's just how it is, guys. I'm sorry. Uh, if I upset anybody by this, again, it's my opinion. And that's it, pretty much. If you get mad, I'm sorry. Go ahead and leave your rude comments. I'm not gonna uh, block you or anything. So don't trip. Just feel free to say whatever you want. Let me hear what you guys think. So with that being said, let's jump on into it. This video is surrounding the hype of the great and the not plentiful Spyderco Paramilitary2. Um, man, I have looked this knife over top from to bottom, and I cannot see what the big hype is. I really can't. Like, people are literally buying this knife, any way they can, and then up in the price. It's like it's a hinderer or something like that. The secondary market for these things is amazing. Like, people are making bank off this right now. If you can get your hands on 5 or 6 of those uh, paramilitary twos, you can drop them and make, you can put a couple $100s in your pocket. Just extra. So again, this is my opinion. Um, I buy everything off eBay, Amazon, so you're not going to pay for full MSRP no matter what. You're always going to be able to find the knife cheaper than they have it in the catalog. Unless it happens to be something like the Paramilitary. I keep saying that today. The Paramilitary 2, where those are, the MSRP is like 185, and I've seen them going 200, 215, 220 sometimes because people, want them that bad. And I just don't see the big hype over this knife. Some people, may see it here. I myself, I don't. The blade, pretty much in size. It's about the size of the Tenacious. Of course, you have a little longer handle, a little different shape. But, you put these right next to each other, and they're dang near the same size, except the handle extends a little more. And, you know, to me, in all the reviews that I've seen, I've watched quite a few of them the last few days about the there I go again, paramilitary 2. I've seen that versus the Manix 2 XL and the Manix 2, and I wouldn't say that would be a fair comparison. Everybody says that the Paramilitary 2, got it that time, is a better knife, but I really don't see how. Yeah, it has a cool compression lock, but other than that, what makes it so much better than the rest of them? I just don't see it, especially with this knife is not cheap. We can go to eBay right now and let's go see what they're running real quick. Let's see how much time we have on this. Alright, we have a few minutes to go still. Damn it. $219 for the tan sprint runs. That's to buy it now, of course. I hate bidding on shit. This one, for the blue sprint run, $350 bids. So you're looking at least $150 for this knife still. $150 right there for the Digicam, which that's a pretty decent price, I would guess, for this knife. But I just don't see the hype to it. Maybe if it was something like this, that's pretty cool looking, but still, $349? You're crazy. You're absolutely nuts. To me, I totally dig the compression lock and the look of this knife. But if you want a compression lock, go to eBay, 99 bucks, and you can get yourself the Spyderco SuperLeaf, which, check that out. Of course, it's not the same, shape, of course. I actually dig this shape more. You know, it's something different. You know, a lot of Spydercos are just starting to look alike. You know, of course, the Resilient and the Tenacious, they're all the same shape, just a little larger, you know. The Manix 2 and the Manix 2 XL, I really dig the Manix 2 XL. I really love this blade. You know, and this, I think is a better blade than that. But that's just me. It's a little heavier, but I really dig this knife. But if I had to choose between the Paramilitary2 and the SuperLeaf, SuperLeaf wins hands down. I love the shape of this blade. You have the compression lock. This one's bigger than that, and it's cheaper, you know, and they're plentiful. These are a discontinued line, but you can still find these easier and cheaper than you can the Paramilitary 2s. So I don't know. I guess it's just, you know, a preference thing. Just like I prefer this over that, other people prefer the other thing the other way. I'm just saying, for those, you know, who would like to get their hands on a Paramilitary 2 and can't pay the inflated prices, but still want, you know, the cool compression lock and an awesome design, check out the SuperLeaf. These things are awesome. I really love the design. It's awesome, comfortable, great knife. I mean, Tough Thumbs loves this blade just as well. All the reviews I've seen, everybody that handled this knife absolutely digs it. It's a great knife, and I mean, $100. Check that out for $100. Or you can try and get a pillow. There I go, Paramilitary 2, and you know, at least pay at least $150. You're saving $50. You have a nice, gorgeous blade. Yeah, you're not getting S30V, but this is VG10. I absolutely love VG10. It's gorgeous. Just a beautiful satin blade. Where are we? 7 minutes. Still got time. So I know this is going to be, you know, probably one of my biggest hated on videos, the most controversial, but to tell you the truth, if I had to choose between any of these blades, the last one I would go for is the Paramilitary 2. I'm sorry. I mean, up against the SuperLeaf side by side, the Paramilitary, it looks too fragile to me. You know, I've held one and it's just, the blade's too thin. It just looks like it's, you know, if you tried to barely pry something open or twist, I mean, it just looks like you're gonna snap the tip off. And you know, like Tough Thumbs had said in his review, when you hear Paramilitary, you think, you know, this thing's tough, it's going to be able to withstand some abuse. And I just don't see it with that knife. You know, I've seen people have some torture tests that they put them through, but I just don't see it being all that great of a knife for, you know, the hype that's behind it and the inflation of prices. It's just not right for me. I'll stick with my other designs. My Manix 2 XL, you know, I got this for a little over $100 as well. You know, great knife. But man, the SuperLeaf, I absolutely dig this knife. Great knife, $99. Great knife. Check it out. So, if anybody out there is looking to get a Paramilitary 2, can't afford it, can't find one, and you know, would like a cool second choice, you know, check this knife out. So that's going to do it. Again, this was just my opinion, and hope I don't get too many thumbs down. California Prepper, I'm out of here.